My name is Kylee Dailey, and my project is about the feedback survey. It's for companies can easily track what customers are saying about their company, and then they can also look at the feedback quickly and have AI summarize what it is that the customers are saying, like what they can do differently and what customers like and what they dislike. So we'll go through around here. So this is the customer's point of view. So first, put their name, then their email, their phone number, and then they have an option. You have to show what age group you're in. So for me, I'm going to be 18 to 24. Then we got core feedback and improvement areas. So what areas should we focus on improving? And then check all that apply. So this is just an example. So you can click multiple options. You can do all of them. But I will just say pricing and value just for an example. And so additional explanation and comments. So there's a text box here. And I will just say pricing needs to be lowered. I am unhappy. So I'll say that. So I'm an unhappy customer. What convinced you to come to this business? So I'll just say a friend. Okay, another text box. And then overall rating and recommendation. So how satisfied are you overall? And I'll click dissatisfied. Then would you recommend this to others? We have yes, no, maybe. I'll say maybe. And then we got additional comments, which are optional. So it's not required. So if you submit it, you don't have to upload anything or say anything. I will just say, what should I say? Employees are great. Pricing is too high. Okay. And then, so you submit the feedback. Okay. It says, thank you for your feedback. Sounds good. And then on the other side of things, here, I'll refresh this. Okay. Now it says 6 total because first it was at 5, but my feedback already came through. So this is going to be the employer side of things. So it has feedback summary dashboard. We got 6 submissions. So first we got the quantitative overview. Filter by demographic. We can filter it by the age. But I'll just do all. Then so we got the average satisfaction score. So this is going to be based off of the answers that we got from how convinced or how satisfied you are overall. So that's where this score comes into play. It just takes the average and then the net promoter score NPS. It's at 0 right now. Then again, it says 6 total submissions. Then we come down here. We got suggested topics breakdown, the percentage list. So this is where this comes into play. So all these options are right here, and then it shows that employer what the customers have selected as their suggested topics to be broke down. Then it gives them their percentage. And then down here we got the visual data snapshot. So first it shows the overall satisfaction. And so again, it just shows the percentages of how satisfied the customers are. And it has little bars that can show. And then would you recommend this? We got yes, no, maybe. So it also shows those. And then we got the top suggested topics again. So this is what the customers have said. And then it also has recent submissions. So this was just done right now, today. And then I also did other ones just to make the data, just to have more plots on the data. And then you can clear all the saved data. So if you click that button, then all of the submissions will go away, and then it will just restart. And then you can also download the data, and then it'll turn into a CSV. All right, then we'll go to number 2. So this is where we can see the specifics, what the customer said, like the basic information, improvement, satisfaction, additional information. So if we click the name, it'll show all of the names of who submitted, phone numbers, emails, and the age groups. Then if we go to improvements, if we click suggested topics of discussion, it'll show us the percentage, just like what it did in quantitative overview. It'll just be those percentages again. And then additional explanation and comments. So this is where the text box that it had, where you had to show what it was that you wanted to be improved. So as you can see, this is what we did for the example. Pricing needs to be lowered. I am unhappy. And so sometimes it does, like because I said unhappy, it specifies that it's a negative. So it gives you negative answers. You can do very positive, positive, neutral, negative, very negative. And so it automatically did negative. Okay, and then you can also specifically change it to what you want to do, and then just click save. So it'll show you, oh, that's a positive review. Okay, here's a negative, there's a negative, this one's neutral, just to give you a little bit more basis on what the customers are saying. Okay, then we go to satisfaction. We got overall satisfaction. Then it just breaks down the percentages and what the customer said. So overall, customers are satisfied, 50%. Okay, and then we got additional information. Would you recommend this? We got the percentages on who would say yes, no, maybe, then all the submitted answers. We did what convinced you to come. It's going to be, see, we said a friend, nice. Okay, then you can also do very positive, positive, neutral again. And then we got additional feedback. It'll show what customers said. So employees are great, pricing is too high. So it gives you can also change the score on this. So I am very happy with my visit to this business. That's a plus. So that's a positive review. I am very unhappy with my visit and will probably not come back in the near future. So that's going to be a negative. So you can change just whatever you want to do. And that is my feedback summary dashboard. So we got 2 different types. I got 2 different AIs that I made, or 2 different websites that I made. So first is the survey, and then I also did the backhand of it, the dashboard for the survey, the feedback. And yeah, that's my project.